What's happening, guys? Fallen from OTB here, coming in with a new video. I have new streaming software set up to do live streaming, and now will attempt to record my first video right here live and see how this goes. What better of a way to do it during CWL week? We're going to get our best attacks from each war, and let's get started here. Again, I am on PC entirely, so now we're able to see the pointer and all this other fun stuff, not using my phone for any of this. So let's jump in and see what we can get done here. So War 1. The strategy of this video is going to be doing attacks other than Root Riders, just to get us started. I had attempted 2 previous videos that got they were a complete bust with my phone. And yeah, so let's give this a shot here and see how this goes. So let's jump into Equinox. So we're going to be seeing a lot of the same attackers because, again, these are non-Root Rider based attacks. So here we are. We're starting it in on the outside, getting that pathing set up here all nice, like starting that Warden walk here right now. Obviously, the goal here is to take out those defenses. We're going to then push and try and bomb the town hall, which is a fantastic strat. We're going to be seeing this quite often here now. Very nicely used by a few of our guys, and we'll show more examples of what might work for this style of an attack. So he is using the jelly, so we are targeting defenses only here, and here we are busting out that huge amount of defenses right there. A good bulk of those defenses are taken out in the initial bomb from the Warden. So we're doing some test loons there just to make sure that Warden's going to be able to push forward. And the whole strategy of this attack is to get that Warden to push upward and really doing most of the work for the base. The second portion of the attack here, we're going to drop that Flinger, and we're going to take out a couple of those heavy defenses right there. It's going to be nice and out of range. Aside from that, the third portion of the attack, in no particular order here, is going to be the Queen Walk. So this is a very, very important part of the attack as well. As Warden is targeting those defenses, you're going to see he's going to be pushing around the outside there. Queen's going to push around the outside here. Lots of incoming damage. King is going to be set to get that pathing sorted out. So Queen is going to know where to be able to push. We do have a couple heroes to take out here, so there's a lot of work to be done here by the Queen. Warden's still pushing along nice. Keep in mind you're going to be bringing a lot of invis spells with the rage as well, so those heroes are going to need a lot of rages to be super impactful, and not much of an army is being brought to this style attack. So that's actually really cool to see. Very light on troops. Typically super loons are used because they're quick and they can take out back end defenses or help with pathing, whatever you decide to do. But this is all hero. And I say it time and time again, every war, in a world with the strength of heroes that you have, that's going to be the most important part is, with the help of those heroes, they're going to be strong enough to push forward and get everything gone. The Flinger's still up here. Those defenses go down. This base is cooked. We've got a couple spells in the pocket. Equinox coming out huge on number 2 here. We're going to jump over to number 4. We have Pat. Wait a second. Did I do a Root Rider attack? I did, but I selected this base, so we're gonna go ahead with this. I guess if we're talking Root Riders, Pat's gonna get it done. So Pat likes to start out setting his pathing on that side with a king on the other side. That's going to be super helpful for getting that pathing set up. Those Root Riders are gonna cram right up the middle right there. King is essentially tanking on the outside, and then the CC troops are going to take care of the other side. So, so as long as you're getting up in there, King is going to take out the Queen. We have those other Root Riders working their way along the outside with all of those Velks that are going absolutely nuts. So we're going to overgrowth that core. This is going to be one of those types of bases where you got to use the OG spell there in the core, so those other troops can push around the outside. King's still alive, at least for now. That other heal goes down right there. Everything is very, very healthy right now. And no overgrowth spells are left, so we are going to need to push around this attack. We're going to need to make it to that other Inferno Tower for this to... there's a lot of defenses up in the way, crammed in each of these corridors right here. So a lot of things do need to be taken out before things are going to be rerouted back into the core. So with that freeze up right there, we still have the Warden ability, which I do believe is haste. Absolutely. So we're going to wait a minute as this plows through all those defenses here. Just as I say that, my headphone dies actually, so that's great. We're plugged in, we're ready to go going forward here. Last couple defenses left. Those P.E.K.K.A.s are still standing strong. And pushing into that monolith right there, that is looking great. Thanks to the Royal Champs, going to be able to take down the Town Hall right there. A couple defenses left. It's not going to be easy, but they do end up getting it done right there. I thought it was a little bit strange that I had this base selected. Granted, it's a lovely, nice little 3-star, but I must have picked a wrong number or something like that for the first war. So there we go. Pat gets it done either way. Number 4 goes down, and we're going to jump up to number 13 here, Neo's attack. So we're going to be seeing a few TAM attacks. We're focusing on this. This Warden Bomb is just a fantastic strat. Neo or Warlock or Tam, whatever you want to call him, he's been using these attacks for such a long time here right now. And nothing quite like this with the bomb, but he's been usually doing the double walk, hero walks with Queen and just sort of filling in the gaps here in between. He does have a few root riders. Those are solely there to help take care of those walls and get through, the entirety of the base. And there we go. They're pushing forward. They busted a hole open in the base here. We've got that invis spell. We're going to keep things healthy. We need those healers to survive as long as they possibly can. Of course, Town Hall in the middle. Heroes or the healers at about half health. The CC comes out right there. Meanwhile, we have got the Queen walking down bottom is going to be able to take care of that area right there. And Tornado Trap is triggered, and we're going to just invis, keep those things healthy in there, do what we can to keep the healers alive to push into this last section of the base, which is the most important. We got our Eagle Artillery up in there with all of those heroes. King is perfect to take care of all those heroes, so if you can align that, if you can get the most value out of King right there, that is all you can really ask for. Few super loons there to cover the gaps, and I mean this base is dead. You can see it all unfolding. Heroes are up. RC ability still available. So again, not much better you can ask for here. Gonna speed this up just a little bit. There's some critters running around by me. There's a cat going absolutely nuts. It is like drunk or something, going crazy. There we go. Neo gets it done. Was that? Yeah, that was it. So War 2. This has been a tough week, you guys. Tough losses. We've had some really good clans we've been up against that have been nearly perfect. And for CWL, that's pretty scary. Just one attack from here. We're gonna show. Oh, another TAM attack. Look at that. Again, we always love to pick those bases that are the most popular bases to choose. So we are getting that at least going. Starting that Warden down there at the bottom, I want to make sure and keep my eyes on the top. I think that's where the Queen's probably going to come in. But that, yep, there she is. So she's going to work the top right there, take care of that Inferno Tower, and Warden is going to be pushing through those defenses down at the bottom of the base. So Queen's going to want to rage. Here we go. Warden's gonna get in there, take care of the eagle. So we're picking off those big, heavy defenses first and foremost. So that's very important to be able to do that. Wall break into either side. Queen can pick a direction. Looks like she's gonna go right, probably. Um, let's see here. Well, the Warden's doing just fine here as well. Again with the jelly, that's going to be focusing on those defenses because that's going to help the when the bomb does occur. We want to make sure that we're locked onto the most nearest defense. We're going to need all the love that we can get to make sure that bomb explodes on as many different parts as possible here. So the other portion here, it looks like a couple healers going with the kill squad, headhunters to assist with the hero kills, and we're going to push in those root riders here onto this side. CC comes out, probably gets a little bit crazy here. That can definitely happen, but we do have that poison that's going to kind of contain everything. The bomb goes down over to the right here. Always so fun watching these attacks because there's so many steps and so many things going on here at one time. Royal Champ is going to get in there and snipe the core. So again, I have noticed this has been a very popular decision, using Invis as a support, or at least getting Royal Champ in there to deal with all those core defenses. It does get a little bit ugly once the poison goes down from the Town Hall, but the damage is done, so to speak. So we have those super loons in there to help support and back up those other defenses. And for what's left here, we got one invis in the bag, and this base does go down here. Queen ability still available as well. That is beautiful. Tam gets it done. Let's see. We'll jump to War 3, and then I may end the video just to make sure I didn't waste all my time here. So, War 3, we have just one last attack to show. Number 5. Oh, it was me! So no one else on the team does this, but this is just sort of a remake style of the Super Barb, um, kind of along the outside here. You can use so many different selections here. I think this is one of the only times, so I did Zap Quake those heavy defenses right there to leave out an opening. So I'm basically just opening the base and just picking apart the pieces that you can get from there. So my main attack is going to be coming in down from the bottom. So I am setting up a little bit of pathing here for everything. Our RC is going to come in over here and sort of push up the way right there, whichever direction she decides to go. The flinger is going to do its job literally the whole attack up there and just make it so I don't even have to think about those defenses. So we did a little bit of pathing here, and I was a little bit nervous of getting those troops sent so far to the left because we need to make sure we're getting the town hall. However, we made sure to open up that wall. RC gets started. RC is going to take quite a long time. I don't know if she just gets busy right there or exactly what happens. So we're supporting it with the druids as well. We are just slowly deploying druids going into the base, typically where you want it. So there's a couple druids left for when you enter the core of the base, so they can help heal through the poison and things like that. Because we are using the Rage Aura on the Warden, we don't have any types of heal income right there. So typically I'll use one or two of those druids to help out, just help support and heal the Royal Champ. And then the other 4, 5, 6 of them are going to just be, triggered maybe 2 at a time, to help heal your main group right there. So as you can see, things are healthy enough. Those troops are very alive, and really this last little section of the base here, King, I do enjoy using the spiky ball. It's able to pick off a lot of defenses where if you are stuck kind of later in the attack and you're behind, King can just forget about those walls and be able to push forward here. We did an invis to be able to skip having to deal with the King. And then we took out the rest of that right there. So that got it done. Once again, this has been a really cool comp. I've had a couple fails when I didn't want to. However, it's really a pretty solid 2-star no matter what. So that's always good to know that you can tailor something, in the background to make it work. So that is going to be good for video number 1 here through the first 3 wars. we are going to come back and do another one if this works out. So, this is Fallen from OTB, signing off.